And the topic today is listening class. We're going to talk about preparing to travel. Who likes to go travel? Okay, Veronica, where have you been? Where have you been traveling?
Maryland,
Maryland?
Orlando, Pennsylvania,
Oh wow. Which place do you like the best?
and Orlando.
Orlando? Why?
Because I go to Disney World.
Oh yeah, Disney World. Okay. So when you go around and travel and you hear others speak in English, what kind of problems do you have when you listen to English? So what kind of problems do you have when you listen to English?
Different pronunciation.
Different pronunciation, right? Anyone else? Albert.
Accent.
Accent, right? Why is the accent hard for you?
It's different accent.
You have different accent.
Native.
Native accent? Anyone else? What kind of problems do you have?
Sometimes don't understand if it is past or future or continue.
So you,
Grammar.
oh, grammar. When you listen, you don't know the grammar?
No grammar because it's past or future or now and sometimes you don't understand
So you don't, sometimes you hear and you don't understand the grammar.
grammar.
You're, is it Dina? Yes, Dina. What kind of problems do you have?
It's the same, it's a pronunciation.
Pronunciation? When you listen to others, you don't understand their pronunciation?
Sometimes.
What about speak? Do they speak really fast? No? You think
Yes.
everyone is okay?
No, it's very fast. American real people very fast.
Do you have problems with vocabulary?
Yes.
It's of course.
And you know, when do you have problems?
I don't have vocabulary and native speaker is too fast.
Too fast. And then vocabulary.
Vocabulary, pronunciation, conversation, grammar.
That is right. Okay, and Guido, what problems do you have when listening? No problem?
The same.
Oh, some same problem. Great, okay. What about if you look at the news? Do you have problems when you listen to the news? Veronica? Okay. The news is
Big fast.
they speak really fast. How about sometimes they speak really fast. Do any of you listen to radio? Sometimes. Albert, what problems do you have when you listen to radio?
Too fast.
Too fast.
I understand vocabulary.
Okay, so a lot of you are saying that it's too fast and you don't understand the vocabulary. The next question is, what is your goal when you listen? Why are you listening? Why do you listen to each other? Why do you listen to each other? Monica. Why are you listening to each other? Oh, wait. Do you need help? Yeah? Okay, Monica, can you help her?
No.
No? Why are you listening to each other? For example, I want to have good listening because I want to communicate with other people. Right? I want to find the information I want. Okay, for example, if we are on the next
It's
show.
very simple questions. Why not? Why not we are listening other person? Why not? It's very important.
Yeah, it's important to
part.
listen to other person, right?
Yes.
So you have to understand each other, you interact with each other, you listen for information. For example, you listen to the news because you want to know what's going on. Okay? So I want to help you to improve your listening so you can better communicate with other people. so you can listen for information that you need. For example, so listen to this. If you listen to this, what are you listening for? For example, if you are on the train 5, okay, and you want to go to train 5 Express, and you hear this.
138th Street, Grand Concourse. This is a Manhattan-bound 5 local train. The next.
Do you think you should stay on the train? You change the train here. Why? Correct. Local. Correct. Right? Okay. Why? Why? Oh, you said because it's local, right? It's express. So what Veronica doing here is she is listening for information she wants. Okay, she's listening for information that is helpful to her. She might not understand everything, but she's listening for important information. So I can't teach you every vocabulary. I can't make everyone speak slower for you. I can only do that in class, but other people, they cannot speak slower. So what I can help you is, I'm going to train your ears so you hear for important information. So, can you help me pass it down to everyone? Okay, so what I want you to do is, thank you. We are going to listen to someone going to the travel agency. Okay? What is travel agency? Albert, do you know?
Transportation.
Do you know? Let's see if you have to wait for other people. Okay? Albert, do you know what a travel agency is? No? Okay, it's okay.
Travel agency.
Travel agency. Dina, do you know?
No, it's a office travel and cruise and
Travel to other places. And then
travel agency.
agency, yeah. So it's kind of like an office. Monica, do you want to add? When do you go to the travel agency?
When I go travel,
Yes.
buy tickets.
Great. Okay, so travel agency is an office that you go to when you want to travel, when you want to buy tickets. Okay, Sergio, what is a travel agency?
When I go into places of interest, I buy my ticket.
Right. Ayuna, when do you go to a travel agency? When?
Before I left travel.
Yes, before you travel, you go to a travel agency. So you can buy tickets. Okay, so we are going to listen to a conversation on travel agency. I want you to write down a prediction. Write down the things that you think you might hear in a conversation in a travel agency. Okay, everyone look up here. Monica, can you share one thing?
I'm single ticket.
One thing that you have on your paper.
Bus
Price.
Yes, same question.
day of
How many
travel.
tickets?
Day of travel. Masood,
Sorry?
share one thing. So
How many?
price, day of travel.
Sorry, how many tickets do you need?
Good. How many tickets do you need? Dina.
How many people do travel with you?
Good. How many people? Ayana.
Look for hotel.
Hotel. Albert.
Do I have a child?
Do you have a child? Good. Christina.
More weight luggage.
Yes. How much weighs your luggage? Sergio.
Then this is the same one to my country. Sorry.
Something about your country.
Yeah, but when I say money.
Asking money.
Yeah.
Asking money. So the currency.
Do you need now?
Yeah.
Money exchange. Good. Okay. So play. Okay. So I want everyone to concentrate on the listening. and look at your paper. If what you predicted came out, put a check mark. Okay, listen. If what you predicted came out, put a check mark. Dina, do you understand what I mean? Okay, great.
Hi, I need help planning my vacation.
Sure, where would you like to go?
I haven't decided where to go yet.
Do you enjoy warm or cold climates?
I am thinking that I might enjoy a tropical climate.
I have some brochures here that you might like to look at.
These look great.
Do you know how much you want to spend on this vacation?
I have about $1,000 to spend on this trip.
Well, take these brochures and get back to me when you want to make your reservations.
Okay. Any of your predictions came out? Monica said the price came out. She predicted the price. Anyone have any other things? Destination. Right, destination. So they talked about the price and the destination.
Destination means place.
Yeah, destination is the place you want to go.
Destination.
Yeah. Ayana, is there anything that you predicted came out? Did you, on your paper, did you hear anything? Did you hear anything that is the same on the paper?
No.
No? It's okay.
There is money.
Money, right, money. They talked about money.
About $1,000.
Yes. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's the next question. Okay. So we will listen again. We will listen
Yes,
again.
it's every line fill up money.
Yeah, you filled it out. That's correct. Okay. Albert, is there anything that you predicted came out?
Ticket.
Ticket, right? Yeah. Normally we talk about like,
Ticket and price.
yeah, ticket and price.
Time.
Time. Time? Did you say time? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Did you say time?
Maybe not.
No, okay, price. Yeah, they talked about the price. Okay, so what we're doing is sometimes when you listen, okay, you know that you will hear something. You can start brainstorming. You can start thinking about what you might hear. So that when you hear it, you know immediately. For example, Monica, she thought about price, right? She thought about price. So when she heard price, she immediately, knows that they are talking about. They talked about price. Okay, so this activity is for you to predict. Think about what you will hear, and then check if your prediction is correct. Now we are going to listen to it a second time. I want you to look at section B. Section B. I want you to look at section B. Specific information. Take 1 minute to look at the questions. Take 1 minute to look at the questions. So, everyone look here. Who is the woman? Who is the
Who is
woman?
blind?
The customer, yeah. Good.
Blind?
The client, right. So she is someone who wants to, what does she want? Tickets? She wants to go to a trip. Good, a trip,
Summer
right?
vacation.
So maybe, she didn't say summer, but maybe summer vacation, right? So she is a woman. She wants to travel. She's a customer. She's a client, right? She wants to go on a trip. Maybe summer vacation. Okay, next question. Who is she talking to?
The seller.
To the seller, okay? Is it a woman or men? Men. Yeah, men. He is also, because he is an agency. So what is he? Someone who is travel agent. Yeah, he is a travel agent. So someone who works at a travel agency. He is a travel agent.
Employment.
Yeah, he's an employee.
Employee.
Yeah, he's an
Officer.
maybe he's working over there. Yeah, he's a travel agent.
Maybe counterman. He's a counterman.
talk to our men. Good. So he and the travel agency. So he is a travel agent, because he works in a travel agency. Okay, what does she want? Oh, we already covered that. What does she want? She wants to go travel. Okay. She wants to buy tickets. How much money does she have? $1,000. Anyone? Really? Anyone has a different answer?
$1,000.
5,000?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
Really?
1,000 or 1,000?
Really? She only has $1,000?
Yes, $1,000.
That's just poor, right?
It's because she spent, I spent $1,000.
Yeah, she wants to spend $1,000. So this is a trick question. She has more than $1,000, right? She owns more than $1,000. She wants to spend $1,000. She has, I don't know, she has $1 million.
Yes.
Maybe she has
But
$1
only
billion.
she wants to spend $1,000.
Yeah, she has a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Okay, she has a lot of money, so that's why she wants to travel. So she has a lot of money, but she wants to only use $1,000 to go travel. Okay, so yeah, that's a trick question. I'm kind of mean. I sometimes want to write questions that make you guys think. Okay, so she has more than 1,000. Maybe she has $1 million. I don't know. Maybe she has $1 billion, but she wants to spend $1,000 on a trip. Okay. Any questions? No? Okay, so we are going to listen to it one more time. This time, I want you to listen between the lines. So look at section C. Take 1 minute to look at the question. 1 minute. We'll listen to it one last time.
How does it meet? Meet? Yes.
Okay, Ivy, can you play? Thank you. So concentrate. Listen carefully.
Hi, I need help planning my vacation.
Sure, where would you like to go?
I haven't decided where to go yet.
Do you enjoy warm or cold climates?
I am thinking that I might enjoy a tropical climate.
I have some brochures here that you might like to look at.
These look great.
Do you know how much you want to spend on this vacation?
I have about $1,000 to spend on this trip.
Well, take these brochures and get back to me when you want to make your reservations.
Okay, talk to your partner for 3 minutes and fill it out.
With anchor, right?
So she doesn't know where she wants to go. She needs help. She's confused.
It's confused.
Good. Anyone else? There's no right or wrong answer. You just think. How does she feel? Ayana, how do you think the woman feels?
Good feel.
Good feeling. Why? Why do you think she feels good and not sad?
Her voice is
Her voice?
happier, happy.
Yeah, her voice is happy, right? She's not like, saying, I have to go on a vacation, poor me. No, she's like, I'm going on vacation, I need help. Okay, good. How about the men? How does the men feel?
Very kind.
The men is very
Kind, very
Kind.
Very kind, yes. Very helpful.
helpful, right? Monica? Gentleman. Why do you think he's a gentleman? Why? Did he say madame? Did he say, please come in? No, why do you think he's a gentleman?
Like to help.
Yeah, you trying to help her, right?
No.
Is it because of money?
No.
No. He wants to help her. Anyone else?
No, it is job.
His job. You think it's his job. Monica thinks he wants to help. You think it's job.
Yeah.
Possible.
Why do you have? Because it is job, right?
Well, everyone have different thoughts. Maybe like Monica, right? He wants to help. Maybe it's just job. Anyone else from here? Or Dina? How does the
He
man
speak like agent, like employee.
he
Yes,
speaks
yes.
like he is just doing his job, right? Does he sound like a robot? How
Speak
can I
like
help you?
employee.
He speaks normal, just like a normal employee. And then the husband will say, hi, sweetheart. How was today? And then Mary is saying, I had a good day at the agency. Maybe. So I want you to write with your partner. It can be married with husband, or married with friend, or married with the agent, or married with a stranger. Anything.
Right?
Only one person has to write for the group. One per. Read out your question first. And then, once you have your question, you read your dialogue with your partner. And then other people will have to answer. Okay? And here we also wrote a dialogue. And our question is, where is Mary going? Where is Mary going? So you have to listen. Where is Mary going? Where is Mary going? She will be married. I will be her friend. Okay. So I will start. How are you, Mary?
Good. I just decided to go to Hawaii.
That's great.
Yeah, I'll buy the plane tickets tomorrow.
I know a website that has cheap tickets. I'll give it to you right now.
Thank you.
Okay. So where is Mary going? Raise your hand.
Christine, Hawaii.
Great, Hawaii. Okay, so team A. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everyone understand? Okay. So let's start with Albert and Christina. First, tell us your question. Just choose one. Choose one question. One question. And then tell. Everyone, you have to listen carefully because you will have to answer the question. Okay, Albert, can you tell us the question?
How long will we spend for this vacation?
Christina, can you repeat?
How long will we spend for this vacation?
Carry.
Again. No, you can't guess
No,
yet.
you
You don't know yet. Wait. You don't know yet. Okay, Albert, can you tell everyone? Did you hear? Albert, can you repeat? Thank you.
How long will we spend for this vacation?
Everyone hear? Okay, now you two act it out louder. I want louder. Okay, don't just like talk around yourselves. Loud. If you can't hear, say I can't hear.
Hi dear, I was in travel agency. I want to spend vacation in Taiwan. How about you?
I think it's a good idea. How many days do you want to stay?